If I'm hearing correctly, you're telling me that you had everything. Comfort, wealth, family, safety. And you left everything behind to suffer here. Wait, did your dad disown you?
No. I chose to stop suffocating.
Suffocating? Yeah, man. Where I'm from, privilege is a lifeline.
Miles Away from Home is such an emotional, touching, gripping movie that leaves you emotionally wrecked at some point, but you still pick up yourself and smile. This movie stars Bimbo Ademoye, Timini Egbuson. It's a 2025 YouTube movie currently streaming on Bimbo Ademoye TV. The plot is built off of two individuals, Miriam and Deji, who experiencing their own personal pain, life, and struggle. In the whole chaos, still find comfort in each other. One of the things I loved about how this movie started off is that for Deji, seeing him, he felt like he kind of had support system, but later after his girlfriend dumped him based off that he was broke. And now with Sisi Ego, who apparently happens to be his grandmother, she's still there for him, but even though it feels like at times it's quite limited, and he has been struggling for the longest time, able to give her the life she wants and also give himself the life he wants. But life has been happening to him and things has not really been going the way he wanted. Of how we carried that character portrayed by Timini Egbuson, how real and relatable this movie felt to the everyday typical Nigerian. And one of the things that was like, yes, thank you for this, was that scene where when he was having a conversation with Miriam about his life, how he has been struggling for the longest time, that I finished with two. And I was like, my eyebrows, I was like, yes, let's just stop having these stories where I finish with first. Can we just give two one a chance? And I said, and I was like, okay, finally we have something like that. This movie just looked like before they made this movie, they carried out a lot of research. They just felt like they had seen like some reviews of some certain repeated words that were said in movies. They kind of decided to copy that, just like because we are used to movies having to hear having to hear first class, but yeah, they had to say two, which I was like, okay, yes, this really makes sense. One of the things this movie did show was, it shows the societal privilege people had that they don't know. Just like the first scene from my review, I like that they had this conversation, how Deji tried to make Miriam understand that you have a certain form of privilege. The fact that your daddy got married to someone, you didn't really hear his own side of the story, you just got angry because you felt so emotionally left. But for him, his life from day one, he has never ever gotten that privilege. He basically has to struggle for everything he has, and still the kind of life he wants, he has not gotten it, but he still has to keep on pushing every day. So I just love the kind of pointed that out, which I read that conversation was so amazing. And like I said, this movie touches your soul at some point. You feel so emotional and you're like, oh my god. But later you pick yourself up and you smile. I enjoyed how their love story started off step by step, and it just happened naturally. It wasn't this typical kind of Nollywood ways, but I like how they started off as friendship, then for they realized. It just basically shows, because from the start you understand that Deji is a lover, even amidst the whole chaos pain, still has this way of chipping love into the whole situation, which I really like. And also this movie shows how life can take one from your lowest, how life drops you really deep down, also pulls you back up. So the movie basically shows that in the life of Deji, how he has always wanted something, but he's still consistent and he still pushes till he finally gets where he wants. Performance of the characters in this movie, the lead characters, was so amazing. I really enjoyed this one. Sometimes I felt so emotional while watching it. I really liked how they both carried their role. Although for the visual, I felt like the visual was dark, I feel like it would have been done, it would have been more brighter and more enticing. But aside, amazing movie, emotionally gripping movie. You would love it, guys. So guys, I'm going to rate this one a 7. Let me know if you've seen a Miles Away from Home, and let me know your thoughts on it. Please don't forget to continue to watch my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.